Coming up next, we have the Learning Tree's Bryan Keith facing off the Acclaim's Max Caster. And here we go. We are back in Cincinnati, Ohio for AEW Maximum Carnage Collision. And here come the Learning Tree. Big Bill, Ring of Honor World Champion Chris Jericho. And tonight they are in the corner of their comrade, Bryan Keith. Bryan Keith stands in at 5'9" and weighs in 189 pounds and is from Greens Point, Texas. He debuted in 2013 and he was trained by none other than wrestling legend Booker T. And been recently recruited by Chris Jericho to be a part of his entourage here. And they're doing a fine job. He's already a two-time Ring of Honor World Champion. He beat Mark Briscoe for that championship. And recently, Chris Jericho had defended that championship to Kyle O'Reilly. And Bryan Keith was in the corner of Chris Jericho. And here we go now. Here comes his opponent, Max Caster. One half of the Acclaimed. And there have been some issues between he and Anthony Bowens recently. Came up from a loss from the Grizzled Young Veterans. Max Caster and Anthony Bowens haven't been seeing eye to eye recently. He stands in at 6'1" and weighs in at 230 pounds and is from Rockville Center, New York. And last year, his tag team partner, Anthony Bowens, got an opportunity to face Chris Jericho for the Ring of Honor Championship. But Max Caster just struck Anthony Bowens with the Ring of Honor World Championship. Max Caster claims that it was a big misunderstanding. It was a mistake there. But a number of critics and fans alike have been questioning how sincere Max Caster actually is. They've been having issues during their tag team matches, and recently they've been going one-on-one. Looks like the Acclaimed could very well be going their separate ways some point soon. Bryan Keith now tie up, and oh, what a beautiful suplex there by Bryan Keith. Here's the cover to Max Caster. One, oh, just a one count there. Bryan Keith now gets Max Caster to his feet. Just aiming for the abdomen there. And Max Caster seems immobile in the corner. Oh, those knees to the gut right there. Oh, that must really be painful. Max Caster now kicks Bryan Keith off in. And now Max Caster, oh, and Big Bill right there exposes that top turnbuckle. What an arm drag there by Max Caster. Tie up again, and oh, look at this. Oh, that backfired as Bryan Keith collides with the exposed turnbuckle. Drop kick to the back of Bryan Keith. And Max Caster now is taking control. But wait a minute, he went for an elbow drop, but Bryan Keith moved out of the way. And there we go. That exposed turnbuckle being used with intention there as Bryan Keith Irish whipped Max Caster into that turnbuckle. And now Bryan Keith is taking full advantage of a dazed Max Caster. Slips him into the ropes. Oh, it's going to go for a belly-to-belly. But now Max Caster breaks out of the waistlock. Tie up by the two. Oh, he's got him up in a fireman's carry. Oh, what a backbreaker. More of a neck breaker than it was a backbreaker. Here's the cover. One, two. Oh, just a one count there. And the other turnbuckle on the other side has been exposed. There is two sides one side of the ring where Steel is exposed. Oh, and Max Caster whips Bryan Keith into the exposed turnbuckle. And now Caster now taking full control. No, Bryan Keith going after the abdomen there. Striking. Oh, what a knee to the face of Max Caster. Bryan Keith now with those kicks. Oh, what a knee to the gut there. And Max Caster is in trouble. Grinding pound assault there by Bryan Keith, and a forearm smash there. Bryan Keith following Max Caster out of the ring. Oh, went for that senton. He missed it. Max Caster moved out the way. And now they're both having a fight outside the ring. Max Caster seems to be overwhelmed by Bryan Keith right now. Oh, forearm smash there, and Max Caster is in trouble. And now look at it, into the ropes. And oh, Inseguri, and there goes Max Caster. And now look out here. Kick to the gut there, and again, tie up by the two. Whips him into that exposed turnbuckle. And Max Caster, oh, there's a punt kick right there by Keith Lee to Max Caster. Now Bryan Keith now. Oh no, Max Caster reverses the Irish whip. But as Bryan Keith fell to the floor, Max Caster missed the opportunity for that neck breaker. He tried executing that move a little bit too late there, but he did manage to get that clothesline to the back of the head of Bryan Keith. Max Caster going up top. Oh, what a crossbody, and there goes Bryan Keith. Now Max Caster rolls Bryan Keith back into the ring. Keith now reverses it. Oh, look out here. Here's a pinfall. No, not even a 1 count there. Keith now going up top. Oh, but Max Caster catches him. And there he goes flying to the other side of the ring. What a fist drop there by Max Caster. Bryan Keith now reverses the strikes. Wait a minute. Oh, he got the brass knuckles. And he has just knocked out Max Caster. And look out here. Oh, U-hook powerbomb. 1, 2, 3. Forget about it. Bryan Keith steals a victory over Max Caster. And that was a cheap, dirty tactic there by Bryan Keith to secure the win over Max Caster. He took out those brass knuckles, punched him directly into the face, and out went Max Caster. And Bryan Keith steals the victory here on AEW Collision.